Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats and Jugger Bros? It's Hump Day. You know what that means. It's time for the HMG AEW Dynamite Watch Long and Bell Count. We're here hanging and chilling for the special Winter is Coming edition. Not sure if we're going to see anything out of the ordinary tonight. It is AEW, pal. Whoop, whoop. Make sure you sign the NDAs. Get your bell count in. Whoop, whoop. Everybody's having a great week. Thank you for stopping in. What's up, Lad Brat? Good to see you, pal. What are they testing on you tonight? Dan, always good to see you, pal. Happy Wednesday. Hope yours as well. Whoop, whoop. Yo, what's up, Unrealistic Cliff Burton? Good to see you, pal. Happy Wednesday. Hope yours is going well. Whoop, whoop. We're just here hanging and chilling, man. Hope all is well. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm going to go 25. I'm going to go 25 bells tonight. I was going to go 26, but Mercedes lost one. All right, so we're getting two right off the bat. All right, we got Dan at 15. Whoop, whoop. Well, there's two right there. Hey, give me those belts, pal. So Tony went from like 20s, silver screen era. So now she's like 40s noir. Yo, what's up, Frank? Good to see you, pal. Yeah, give me the Harley cakes, pal. Hope all is well. Always good to see you. Whoop, whoop.
Singles competition, but she's 5-0 and never lost in singles. We'll see how it plays out tonight, gentlemen.
This is kind of a tough one to predict because I don't know. This is a tough one. That makes sense, Labrat. Yeah, I can totally see that. Because, dude, the shit she does on camera is fucking wild. Imagine what she does when the cameras are off. Or are they?
We see Aubrey Edwards raising AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship titles high. It will have a winner. We will have new champions here tonight as we kick off this massive Winter is Coming broadcast live from Atlanta.
This is all speculation. We don't know.
Exciting time to be a fan of AEW. Exciting week for it. As you said, one of the biggest weeks ever in AEW TV, and it starts tonight.
Yeah, they're not really doing much with it. It's I never thought I'd be saying this, but Toni Storm's kind of become just kind of like another act on the show. More entertaining, a little bit more creative, but still like another act on the show.
In the corner, slipping through, and now rolls Mina through. And,
Yo, what's up, Hammer? Good to see you, pal. Too Legit in the house. Whoop, whoop. Happy hump day. Hope yours as well. Yeet, yeet.
Kick to the midsection from Mina Shirakawa. Slowing the pace down. Now hammer throw into the ropes. Harley ducks underneath the lariat and comes through. Down face first. Mina looking for a tag. Willow gets the tag from Harley.
Oh, just trying to trudge along through this AEW show. Although I will say, they at least card review level card for them.
The two veterans for their respective sides, Brian.
Yeah, I'd argue really two of the most popular women here in AEW.
Side headlock. Applied by Will Nightingale. You can hear a 50-50 split between the strongest crowd here in Atlanta.
Doesn't take much to get the danger up, so to speak, for timeless Toni Storm. She has a very short fuse, if you will.
Four-time AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Toni Storm. A woman who, without a championship title to her name, seems somewhat lost as Harley Cameron trying to separate.
What was that? Like, what was that? What sense did make any of that make? What sense did the Harley Cameron running out of there to the outside spot? That's why. Dumb. Yo, what's up, Zane? Good to see you, pal. That sucks, man. Sorry to hear that, man. Like seriously, that was the most convoluted way I've ever seen them get to a dive spot. Like, so, wow, that was bad. Like, that was the only reason why Harley ran in there, was to get in position to set up the spot. Like, or start the sequence to get to the spot. Like, wow. So bad. Yeah, but the sickos love it, though. I book for the sickos because that's what I am, and that's who I care about.
So don't you think, Brian, this would be the lady, Harley, probably the least experienced of all four, the lady that the Timeless Love Bombs need to work on? I agree, Tony, and I think they're doing a great job of that. You saw her inexperience come, especially when in tag matches, they were able to near in the back when she was hitting the ropes.
I have no idea, and these are like, of all the women in the roster, like, these are the ones the most, especially Toni and Willow. They should be the ones knowing better. Slow it down, and Harley. I'll even say Mina, too. That's true. Ah, gotcha. Indeed. Indeed. She absolutely should, especially a girl her size. Especially, and also one of the few who knows how to work her size. Like, we've seen that she knows how to work her size. Whoop whoop. I mean, it is AEW. It might.
Well, right now it's kind of one-on-one. Timeless Toni Storm in front of our broadcast position here on the other side.
I mean, you always run that chance every match.
Mina able to kick out. Brian, the Love Bomb's doing a good dip in the ring in half, isolating Harley Cameron, but now it seems that Dave Zerath playing out of that same playbook.
I would disagree.
All right, seems like they're finally slowing it down a little bit. Nice. Whoop, whoop.
Unfortunately for the Thomas Love Bombs, Harley was able to counter Mina Shirakawa and hit that great back suplex. Be able to tag into Willow. Willow in this match so far has been a real difference maker. Well, that's because of her powers. A lot of force, a lot of might, and everything that she does. Harley getting into it as well.
Powerful slam delivered by Little Nightingale. Deal is hooked. Shirakawa kicking out.
Oh, yeah, I could believe some of the some of the shit that I've seen and experienced. I could 100% believe them. Not much, man. Just got off from work and because it was Wednesday, I like to take advantage of Pizza Hut doing their 20 little wings for $10 deal. Might make a burger later.
Jack is going to inherit Darby's spot. Darby is going to be pulling for Jack Perry to go win this whole thing.
I think it's good and bad. It's good to see Jack Perry in the tournament. It's certainly bad to see that.
Other than that, just kind of working, hanging, chilling around the house, and
Of course, Jungle Jackson is starting with 0 points.
On two and Willow dizzying up Mina Shirakawa in that pinning predicament.
And wearing her out. You know, having to kick out of those repeated pinfall attempts is a great job by Willow.
let me guess, meatballs. Whoop whoop.
Every time they kick out just little by little as Harley coming in. A knee strike. Cover that. Stay again. Mina. Use all her power to kick out of that one. Now Harley.
Get me Shove-A-Mania, pal. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Whoop, whoop. Very sweet.
Or will it be the Babes of Wrath? Harley Cameron and Will Nightingale have had the upper hand over the last few moments and seem to be maintaining the momentum here in our opening contest.
Absolutely, and we are going to last.
Yeah, I was actually going to make them earlier, but then I checked the meat, and it's still a little bit frozen.
New champion on the horizon here tonight.
Ooh, nice. Very nice. Point, Zane. Whoop, whoop. I'm sorry. This is for what Excalibur just said on commentary. Did he just refer to the love bombs as the love bows?
She needs to get Harley Cameron's arm behind her back a little bit more. Willow coming in for the save. It's a great move by Willow to get that save, but if that chicken wing would have been on, it could have been over.
Double hammer throw, reversed by Mina Shirakawa. Boot for Harley, shot for Willow. Now Mina calls it to her. Rolls through, steps through. She lets the figure forward from this position, and now taking on Willow and wrenching the knees of Harley.
Great double. And you can see the damage on Harley Cameron's leg.
Mina now looking to execute that figure four. Turns the corner. As the legs hook.
Yeah, this is completely devolved into a get your shit in fest. That was... what the fuck?
Harley doing a good job, though, reversing things on Mina. But Tony Storm intervenes. And now Willow brings Mina over. Trying to bounce fair play.
I wouldn't mind being the meat in that sandwich either, pal.
Willow and no wait. Shoots up the leg. And now Willow's turn.
Oh no, absolutely no. As absolutely not as opposed to the rest of AEW. It just with the four that's in here, I kind of expected a little bit better than this.
I agree. Willow is battering Tony, battering Mina. And remember, Harley, to your point, Robert, Harley tapped out. That would have been it. Willow and Tony were not
Nice. Whoop whoop.
as things breaking down here tonight. The first night of winners coming. Remember, comes your way this Saturday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 p.m. Pacific Coast on TNT.
Yep, as Ben always says, they're picking all the fruit off the tree. I'm surprised they haven't gone through any tables yet.
Many people can be the champs, many teams throughout the years, but there will only be one first-time champion, and we're going to see it here.
Whoop whoop.
So much on the line. And hear the chant.
Yep, that's my bad. That's 100% my bad.
This is as high stakes as it gets. I mean, both teams, you just see them just brawling. You can see how important it is to these women to be the first ever AEW Women's Tag Team Champions.
Opposite corners, Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, this thing's completely lost the point.
Tony Storm slips.
We've lost the plot here, boys.
Harley didn't realize it was coming. As Tony Storm,
Yeah, now they're making picnic tables.
as Harley held up Nina, coming off that top with a slingblade. And Tony Storm, zero. Is that going to be a 1, 2, set down to break up the pinning predicament.
That whole sequence made
Dude,
it all
I have no idea. I completely lost track of what the hell's going on here a couple minutes ago. I'm beyond lost. This thing, dude, Casey Jones couldn't save this train from going off the rails.
At least for a moment now, Mina Shirakawa, whether she realizes it or not, maybe fighting at a disadvantage, Ryan.
Yeah, it sure seems like it. Tony Storm seems down.
Hey, glad to be of service, pal. Whoop whoop.
Harley Cameron. He's rolling elbow to the back.
Roundhouse kick, it missed. But the second time, kick
She's totally burying herself. Why?
connects. I remember Harley Cameron earlier this year, she had that
Yep,
nose
just
broken.
doing stuff just to do it.
Surgery,
Just to do it. It's
surgery, so that spinning backfest could have done serious damage, but instead, the glorious driver Mina could be
the old Al Snow when you get back to the locker room and he asks get back to through the curtain and he asks you, "Hey, why'd you do that?" And you answer, "Well, I don't know. I thought it looked cool."
She makes a tag.
as well on the belly with the pound. Underdogs no more. They are the first ever AEW Women's World Tag Team. Waves of wrath. Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron.
Gentlemen, this is a shocker, don't you think so, Brian? I mean, like you said, underdogs no more. Excalibur. I hate to call it an actual shocker because they've been shocking us in every round of this tournament. But yeah, I was shocked for sure.
Yeah, the thing is though, you got it. Like you learned, like you made the mistakes and learned the lesson. That's the difference.
Did it? They made history here tonight, ladies. Are huge. Congratulations. This is incredible.
Yep.
Cameron, this is the first championship you have won here in AEW. Can you guys put into any words for me what it means?
Yo, what's up, Final Boss? Good to see you, pal. Happy Hump Day. Whoop whoop.
Women's World Tag Team Champion.
Hope all's well. Yeet yeet.
Tired. That was a hard fight. Harley's mouth is all bloody. It's not just lipstick, folks. But I'm proud of myself, of course. Proud of Harley Cameron. And it's been a rough year of me not knowing who's there for me and who's not. And she is so great. She has been. She has been in here and out.
For real, we need some heat for that show.
Will and I first met in the ring.
They need some heat for that show.
Second ever match, and I can't believe I'm next to you today, and that we are the first ever All Elite Women Tag Team Champions. Ladies, what are we? Bands! And what do we have? Rock! Bands up, rock! Bands up, rock! Bands up, rock!
of the Blades of Wrath. Kicking Dynamite Winters coming off with a bang. Oh, wait a second. Tony and Mina extending the hands and the embrace from the other tournament finalists. Well done, women. Well done, all of you. But Harley Cameron, Willow Nightingale, kicking our broadcast off, kicking this huge week of action off as the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. And speaking of tag team action, our huge tornado tag team match tonight. The odds come to Shimano Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah, where's the selling? Where's the selling?
Likely duo of Swerve Strickland and Hangman Page. And then our main event tonight, Eddie Kingston will challenge Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship.
Yeah, she has not been the same since.
Let's hear from them and Samoa Joe right now. Congratulations.
2 belts or 3 belts. Yeah, I would
Weeks.
find something different for Tony to do, or at least take her off TV and let her freshen up a bit.
The man that you looked up to, the crusader of the independents, the person whose footsteps you followed at Eddie. What you don't realize, Eddie, is that man has been standing in front of you the entire time. Eddie, this is the real me. Eddie, I am ruthless by design. Eddie, I do not care about men like you because you're in the way.
Yeah, but to be fair, that one did that was one that did like play out and reach its conclusion, like its satisfying conclusion. Now, that was one of the few stories and angles they actually got right.
Oh, Eddie. Who's going to show you the
I don't know, it might be.
of what this industry is?
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that's become the fun show. Yeah, and you got to believe a part of that is just to troll the marks. You don't even get any music for this? That's lame. Normally for like these commercial break things, they have the graphic keep flashing. They always even made music, but there's nothing this time. Dude, dirt sheets are one of the worst things that ever happened in the business. Doing good for them. Whoop, whoop. Hope they continue to grow. Because having a place to work where that actually pays well, if for even for an indie like JCW, they actually, from what I understand, everything I've heard, they pay and pay their dudes well and take care of them. Whoop, whoop. Points. Exactly. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, people got to be eyeballing that.
Damn. Okay, now I'm feeling alive. Synapses are firing, electric sparks are sparking in my fingertips. Circumstances aren't ideal. My back is increasingly against the
That's a
wall.
good comparison. That's a yeah.
But I've proven over and over again, if there is one grain of sand left in the hourglass, I can still score. I can score big, so go ahead and count me out. Go ahead. If you need circumstances to be ideal, to try, maybe you just suck. We're the hungriest group of individuals in professional wrestling. That's why we are the hardest working group of individuals in professional wrestling. We're chasing the dragon every single day. And every day when we wake
Well, I got to give JD some flowers for this one, because this is actually the most personality I ever saw out of this dude. So there was a post on X where you know the hat company Lids. They said, reply to us in all caps, and we'll say, and we might send you we'll earn you in a drawing for we'll send you you get a free hat. So JD replied to it in all caps, extra large. Yeah, he goes. He goes too far.
From Los Angeles, California, weighing 190 pounds, Jungle Jack Perry.
Yeah, okay, why isn't that guy on TV? Okay, the dude's got. Okay, the dude can obviously make a joke and laugh at himself. So he's clearly got a sense of humor. Where's that? Why isn't that on TV? Get me 10XXL, pal.
Is the measuring stick of greatness and in-ring ability. Jack said that he was ready to soak up this moment tonight, all bearing in mind Jack Perry has not had a singles match in over a year.
Jack Perry throwing his jacket into the face of Don Callis, our broadcast partner for this match.
That's 4 belts. And I think we got 5 because the Continental belt's out there somewhere. So I think we're at 5 now. More belts, more belts. Throw more belts, more belts. Okay, stop belts. That's a reference to that World of Warcraft More Dots video that went viral 20 years ago. Damn, that video was 20 years ago? Fuck. Yes, sir. Got you locked in at 23. Whoop, whoop. Yep, and there is 5.
announcers, Doc.
I'm here as a broadcast journalist to make sure you guys call it down the middle.
Also joining us as a highly partisan announcer here tonight.
We always call it down the middle, especially Brian Danielson does. We'll do our best, Tony. Thank you very much. I know you do, Brian.
I never got to see any of that, but I heard it was like that was some classic stuff. Like some of the some of the best back in the day stuff. And let me go look that up.
Over a year, he's in there with the greatest tournament wrestler of all time. I think that's a great plan.
Yeah, Jack has been competing primarily in tag team matches since his return to action here in AEW. Coming into a singles match, let alone a singles match.
Oh, the Jarretts. Oh, Jarrett and Jerry, or Jarrett and Lawler. Oh, that's a different. I'm thinking. Oh, that's a different one. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Because of what you have done to his friends, to Jack's friends in the Elite.
Ah, okay. I got that messed up. I Wikipedia and Continental. That's the first one that came up. My bad. I apologize.
So I disagree with your dissertation there on the Young Bucks. There's nothing wrong with making friends while you make money, Don.
You got a 5-head.
Friends cost you money, Shivani.
Huge drop kick here tonight. Remember, it was Darby Allin. He announced that this past Saturday at Collision, he was not cleared to compete in the rest of the Continental Classic. Jack Perry stepping into Darby's spot, inheriting scores 0 points.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to look that up right now.
Jack Perry looks for the cover. The fight like it's hooked. That means Jack Perry has 4 tournament matches in the group stage to try to make it to the semifinals. In the semifinals, the Gold League and Blue League will take place at World's End Saturday, December 27th. Now Arena in Chicago, Illinois. You can join us, AEW. TIX.com to see the semifinal round matches and the finals of the 2025 Continental Classic.
What an incredible month December's become for AEW. And wow, look at this. Jack
comes off the elbow strike. 1, 2.
Don Callis' family loves 20-something highly skilled, highly marketable.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the alumni list right now. Wow. A lot of people came out of there. A lot of people went through there. Andre the Giant, Les Thatcher, Ronnie Garvin, Dick Slater, Bob Armstrong, Ron Fuller, Robert Fuller, Kevin Sullivan, Paul Orndorff, Boris Malenko, Bob Orton Jr., Drew Tanaka, Mr. Fuji, Brickhouse Brown, Norvell Austin, Sterling Golden, otherwise known as Hulk Hogan, Tom Pritchard, The Bullet, otherwise known as Bob Armstrong. Oh, yeah, he's listening here twice. Oh shit, they actually put him in here twice. Of course, the Armstrongs, the Tommy Johnny Rich, Tracy Smothers, Dutch Mantell, Nature Boy Bloody Lantel, Jody Hamilton, Midnight Rockers, Adrian Street, Moondog Spot, Doug Furness, Austin Idol, Shane Douglas. Wow, holy shit.
Thank you, Brian. I couldn't have said it better myself.
This was all business last week when Okada landed.
Eddie Gilbert, Brian Lee, the Wild Samoans, Downtown Bruno, Mick Foley, Stan Lane, Luke Williams, Honky Tonk Man, Great Kabuki, Kerry Von Erich, Curtis Hughes, whoop whoop, Jacques Rougeau, Terry Gordy, Tennessee Stud, otherwise known as Ron Fuller. Oh, wait, I'm thinking somebody else. No, I'm thinking of his brother Robert. Shit. I'm tripping. Yeah, wow. Holy shit. Oh, had to be. Had to be with this talent coming through. Let's keep going. Rip Rogers, Hector Guerrero, Mr. Wrestling 2, Jamie Dundee, Superstar Bill Dundee, Arn Anderson, Michael Hayes, Jerry Lawler, Ric Flair, Dr. Jerry Graham.
It looks like being damaged. He's in a bad situation right now.
See who else. Rick Gibson, Robert Gibson, Gordon Solie, Paulie Dangerously, Ricky Morton, and Missy Hyatt. Man.
Jack Perry is a tough kid, you know. Sometimes you see a kid that's that good looking, that talented, and also to have that fighting spirit, to be as tough as he is, I think it's very impressive.
Whoop, whoop.
Jack, a former EW World
Man, I gotta check some of that stuff out.
And that one by Okada was more just to send a message, I believe, Mr. Danielson. They could have been. Okada's not going after that leg, going after that ankle. Yeah, I agree because no one has, I think, the aptitude.
Whoop, whoop, man. The only, honestly, like, the only two names that are kind of stand out that are missing from that, who probably would have fit in around that time, I think, would have been Steve Austin and The Undertaker.
Exactly what he's doing. I mean, he's smart, he's composed, he knows that people can recover from short.
Wait, hang on. When did that shut down? Let me go back and check.
Don, before matches, do you have strategy sessions, or are you just here afterwards to collect a paycheck?
Yeah, Austin probably would have. Yeah, Austin probably would have just missed it. Undertaker possibly. Oh yeah, Macho. Yeah, no Macho there.
It's done with purpose. It's done with intent, and it's done with months of planning. Even that lackadaisical cover by Okada? Correct. We're sending a message to this little Rugrat kid here.
The Rugrat kid who was just complimenting his having matinee idol looks and being tough and rough and tough. See, you don't need Tony to bury you. You bury yourself. Okada shutting down Perry, though.
Well, actually, I think Nash was a little bit later. Like, he was more towards the end of that. But Hall could have possibly been there. Or potentially.
Looking to make it 6 points on the board here tonight. Jack Perry going in for the injured Darby Allin and going here under pressure to pick up his first 3 points in the tournament.
As I was just saying earlier, I think Jack Perry is a tremendous young fighting spirit kind of a wrestler that really brings it every time he's great.
John Callis, the walking contradiction, among other things. And there you see the standings at the bottom of the screen. The new Gold League, Kyle Fletcher of the Don Callis family, sits atop the Gold League table with 6 points. Okada with 3.
I was sort of thinking, I didn't think I saw Heenan's name in there either. Let me go back and double check.
I'm not sure Jack Perry wants to get into a strike. Okada. I mean, he's just destroying him here.
Okay, so yeah, Austin and Taker would have just missed it.
With 6 points, Moxley rapidly closing in a must-win territory for him. He wants to keep his hopes alive in the tournament. As now Aubrey Edwards given a 10 count.
Yeah, no Heenan, unfortunately.
Every second of this Excalibur because he's smart. He understands how to use the clock to his advantage. Jack Perry time to recover as well. I think Jack Perry had taken more damage. I think it would have been smarter for Okada to attack.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I forgot about that. Yeah, they're more AWA, WWF. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Jack riding a wave of momentum as we take another look at the action.
Ooh. That spot could have went so bad.
I think Jack adapted very, very well because really he missed on the corner that time, fell down, and still was able to do that over the top suplex.
Remember the Continental Classic matches, all 20-minute time limit. No outside interference, 3 points for a win, 1 point for each man in the event of a draw. As Okada a neck breaker on Perry. There you see the bottom of the screen will be in Cardiff.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Saturday for Collision winners coming 1 week from tonight, Manchester, then New York City, back-to-back nights, December 20th and 21st. And then World.
Yeah, I like learning stuff like this. I like learning new things like this. Thank you, guys. Points lab rat. Whoop whoop.
That's the elbow drop that broke my arm. I wouldn't disagree with that being the best in the business.
Now Okada bringing Perry to an upright position for the Rainmaker. Now Perry behind. Poison Rana avoided. Drop kick. Oh my God! Right in the face. Jack so. Brian, for a man wrestling his first singles match in nearly 13 months, Jack Perry is standing toe-to-toe with the greatest tournament wrestler here about being prepared for anything as a pro wrestler. 1 week ago, Jack Perry was focused on the reunion of the
Oh, dude, one of the absolute greatest of all time. Just one of the absolute greatest just wrestling personalities, because he was a wrestler too, and then went into managing, and then did, and now, like, dude, he did it all. Like, dude did it all pretty much. And so, an absolute tremendous performer, one of the best. Yep. Dude, one thing I'll never forget is learning is when in 09 we had a seminar with Al. Yeah, it was 09. Yeah, in 09 we had a seminar with Al Snow. And one of the things that he taught us, that he said that always stuck with me, is like, I've been in this business since, for 38 years or 37 years. I forgot. My math might be wrong. I still consider myself a trainee because I never stop learning.
Jack Perry, he knows he can't afford to get disqualified. He can't afford to drop points in this.
And that always stuck with me.
We all know that. Jack trying to hoist up Okada, but Okada hammers down. Now Okada back slice, rolls through, maintains it. Oh, wait, he's not done here. He's still holding on here, Brian. Look at this. Gonna punish him. The wrist isn't the only thing that Okada's holding on to now. Jack Perry back upright, looking for a second Rainmaker. Jack Perry hangs on. Big mistake by Okada. And Perry lined up, points to deliver yet another knee, but Okada.
Dude, the things that Bobby Heenan could come up with off the top of his head, and just his timing was perfect. That's what I thought. I thought my math didn't sound right. Wait, how 09. So that'd have been 26 or 27. I don't remember. Damn it, now I gotta go. I got Wikipedia Al Snow so I get this right. All right, 82. So that'd have been 27 years.
Victorious over Jack Perry here tonight, now calling out the other members.
Oh, he wrestled the Warrior back in the day? Damn. I gotta see that. Hang on.
It's okay, guys. This kid's a businessman. Stand him up.
Oh, okay, that's the perfect.
Jack, that was a fantastic wrestling match. That's the toughest match.
Okay, I got you. Knew how to build up the opponent and get them over.
I just want to say that I got a lot of respect for you. And watching that match, Jack.
Get the baby oil, pal.
Gave the Bucks $1 million or tried to. But after watching watching your performance tonight, I kind of think maybe I try to give that money to the wrong talent. Because, Jack, what I'd like to propose to you, you've always been a great talent. You've got it all, but you lack focus. And
I gotta go check some of those out. I never got a chance to see those. Never got a chance to see those. I gotta check those out.
You lack a team of athletes around you to support you. So, Jack, I am offering you a spot in the Don Callis family. But even more than that, I am prepared to grant you a signing bonus, which I will pay to you out of the Young Bucks money. Jack, this is a great offer. We need an answer. It's a great offer. And Jack, in case that's not enough for you, I mean,
Nice.
I gotta ask, like, what are you waiting for?
But my spot.
What are you waiting for?
Not your dog spot, liver spot, my spot.
Opportunity of your life. I need an answer. Jack, remember one thing.
No, I have not had a chance to see it yet.
And there's one of you. If you don't give me an answer, I'm gonna cut your strings and put you in a chair. I have your answer. And it looks like for the second time tonight,
Yeah, that line was brilliant, Dan. That whole bit was pretty funny.
as it may be, trying to take on the Callis family, 7-on-1. Bringing the dinosaur, the reinforcements, Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus calculating the odds as well.
Where was he when and all of a sudden the family came out to surround his buddy?
Jackson, chairs in hand, wiping out the Don Callis family as Callis scurries for the hills. And Luchasaurus chokeslam for
Holy shit. Turkey trot sponsored by Saudi Arabia. Wow. Wow.
Trying to pay off the Young Bucks. Waits again, comes to catch up. Oh, Costa just took a bullet, so to speak. It took a super kick for Don Callis. Rocket Roll gets planted by Luchasaurus. And look at the rest of the Callis family trying to usher Don to safety. Protecting Don Callis with the...
Well, Don should have stayed out of the ring. That's what he gets. I love to see these guys standing strong in the ring.
Well, the Bucks, a timely intervention and some much-needed financial injection for Matt and Nick Jackson. Here tonight, but our cameras backstage taking a look at the celebration. The conglomerate alongside the Babes of Wrath, the newly crowned AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. The celebration.
Well, yes, the conglomeration now has two titles in their group. 3 belts, but 2 titles. They got the TNT and the women's tag.
We have not seen you since you were unsuccessful in your match against 13 belts, Ultimo Monet. Does that sound unsuccessful to you?
Red Velvet looks to pry away one of the 13 championship belts. Unbelievable! I believe it. Tonight, 13 goes to 12.
Get the out of my face.
Oh, she's down to 12 now? When did that happen? Well, she was at 14. When did she go down to 13 and this become 12?
Still the greatest TBN champion of all time.
I am a global wrestling icon.
Where does Monet go from here?
I knew about that. That's what they just showed, but I could have swore she was at 14. I could have swore she was at 14. Unless I might have my own little personal Mandela effect there. All right, I'm tripping then. I'm sorry. And doing an angle where with every belt she loses, she becomes more like batshit crazy unhinged. That's not a bad story. Like that's not a bad story they could do. They could go with. True, but they can still turn something. They can still get something out of that though. Just because it might be a joke doesn't mean it has to go to waste. So it seems like it's kind of where they're going, where she lost one of her belts and now she's starting to go nuts. All right, have her lose another. She gets a little bit more crazier unhinged. And with every belt she loses, until it's finally all she has left is the Owen Hart belt. The one that's not really a belt. Oh, okay. Thank you, Labrat. I had thought she did. That was my bad.
Eddie Kingston, tonight you were in the main event going for the AEW World Championship. Again, I feel like this is the moment we have all been waiting for since you came back to AEW. How are you feeling heading into this match?
Nervous. You know, it's good to have fear. It keeps you on your toes. But what I've been really thinking about is the fact that the GOAT of pro wrestling, Terry Funk, today's the anniversary, the 50th anniversary of when he won the World Championship. And I'm just hoping I make Terry proud. I know he's watching. You know, we'll have to see. Now we're getting too emotional. Look.
I think you've been emotional coming into this, though, Eddie.
Well, because you don't know how many times you're going to have a shot. I'm already 0-2 in world title matches. You just don't know. I'm trying to be real cool about this because I really want to crash out right now because I just want to get warmed up and stuff. But I got respect for you. Look, Joe, I know you're watching. I know you're warming up, stretching, all that good jazz, right? With all your homies and with Hook. You're going to have the fight of your life, dog. I ain't going down easy, huh?
Dude, Kingston's such a good promo.
Shot tonight, live here on TBS, and winner is coming. But right now,
because like his feel real. Like it feels like that's a real dude talking.
Let's go. Reach for the sky, boy.
Brian, despite the fact that it came in November, Mark Briscoe winning the TNT
That's 6 belts. It's Sting.
It was incredible, and especially the match itself, defeating Kyle Fletcher for the TNT Championship, and then just raising it up, raising that title up. I've known Mark for a long time, and he did that for us scrambling. It was an incredible moment.
And this Saturday, the early start time, 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 p.m. Pacific, coast to coast.
Yeah, and if he could do that, then all right, we got something here.
That's right. Early start on Saturday on TNT. Winner is coming from Cardiff, Wales. You will defend the TNT Championship against Danny Garcia of the Death Riders, Mark.
Yes, sir. Tony Schiavone, you know, it wasn't.
It was right there. Yeah, that was.
Saying Mark Briscoe.
I feel you, man. That was a. It was yeah. It's right there. It's right there.
Briscoe can't win the big one. He will never be a champion. Well, I know that the haters are still out there, Tony, but tonight we here in front of the fine folks of Atlanta, Georgia, baby. And I got this nice little piece of shiny hardware right here. So what's that tell you, Tony Schiavone?
Tells me you're the champion, brother.
Dude, there was one call. I'll never, ever forget this. It was in TNA in like 09. It was Mike Tenay and Taz on commentary. And I think it was ODB and someone else. And Mike Tenay said, "Here she comes." And Taz says, "I hope not."
To be clear, Brian, it's big because of the beans and cornbread.
That's absolutely true.
That's what I like. I'm a champion, but it's a whole nother thing to reign.
Yeah, like this is like the old Tony Schiavone in the studio interview, like the ring studio interview, but in a ring. Yeah, the old Mid-Atlantic ones. Yep.
I mean, you want to be the face of TNT, right? Well, your face has less teeth in it than you have children.
Home and where you make it. Huh? Home, where you make it. Home is where you make it. You can do it, Nikki. Nope, they can't.
Hey, Yuta, that was a good one, man. I'm not going to lie to you. And I got a lot of mean, hurtful things that I could probably say about Mark, too.
Yo, what's up, G-Ball? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Oh, nice. Very nice.
I'm looking at you up and down, face to face.
And 15 belts? Nice. Yeah, we are currently at 6 right now. Yeah, did they decide to polish them up, or maybe Tony's bought some new ones or got some new ones, man. I don't know.
Figure out how to provide for your family with a broken leg.
Now, Danny boy, Saturday. You got an ass whooping coming your way.
Yo, what's up, Scott? Good to see you, pal. Happy Hump Day. Whoop whoop. Well, as far as Dynamite, on the Dynamite grading curve, it's actually one of the better ones, in my opinion.
The viewers and the fine folks of ass whooping when it's right here. Fight for the picking. So if you feeling brave, son, make your move. Daniel Garcia. But a dangerous game. Briscoe answers with a right hand, and Garcia being restrained by Molina and Yuta.
Mark should really punch Wheeler Yuta, too. Yeah, that would be great. We'd all love that.
As Garcia having to be held back. But there will be no holding back. This Saturday afternoon, the early start time. Reach for the collision, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 p.m. Pacific. Coast to coast. Collision. Winter is coming. Mark Briscoe looks to make the first defense of his TNT championship, but it will be against the former TNT champion in Daniel. Who do you have in this one?
I got Mark Briscoe all the way. I think Mark
So for Collision this week, they moved it to an earlier time so they not to compete to not deal or they. It looks like supposed to end 30 minutes before Saturday night's main event. So I'm wondering, are they going to pull one of their things and run long and run into Saturday night's main event to fuck with them? And that's 7 belts. Hey, that's good that you managed to take a negative and get some positive out of that for yourself. Like that's a really good thing. That's a really good thing.
The early start time for Collision winners coming coast to coast, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 p.m. Pacific this Saturday, TNT.
This is a tornado tag team match. Set for one fall. Into the first stage.
What was that, 7? Now it's 9 belts.
World Trios Champion, Katsuyori Shibata.
I think they do. It's going to be Samoa Joe defending the AEW World Title against Eddie Kingston.
With Shibata and Powerhouse Hobbs, as I mentioned earlier, a big night potentially.
Oh, dude, if you did and I missed it, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Against what could be charitably described as mixed opposition. That have very rarely ever found themselves on the same page before a few months ago.
Dude, for real, like that's the kind of stuff that only God himself can author. Yeah, I saw that. And that makes me happy. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, Hangman's got that chain ready to go.
Dude, that's awesome, dude. That is awesome. Dude, use that. They're able to help you get your motivation and get fired up in the morning, dude. That's tremendous, man. I love hearing stories like that. No, this is not the main event. The main event, Samoa Joe and Eddie Kingston for the title.
We had a tag team championship match on the slip.
That's a staple gun.
My God, no tags here, guys.
Launching the Ox Dojo. officially begin. Until the competitors are inside the ring. But right now, Hangman is
Dude, that would have been awesome. That would have been awesome if you could have. Like, I've heard so many, like, we've talked about Mildred Burke quite a bit, but the stories I've heard about, like, Sherry Martel, like, she was tough and vicious. Like, she made a lot of the men afraid. A lot of the men were afraid of her.
This is a wild scene that is playing out before this match has even officially begun. This is crazy. Brought up into the concourse. Powerhouse Hobbs and Hangman. Swerve and Shibata.
Nice guy. Whoop, whoop.
Look at the swerve. Choking Shibata.
Let's do the time warp, pal.
As Hangman gained the upper hand. Oh, and a low blow. Tony has not officially begun. Of course, this would not be legal in the tornado tag match, but right now, before the bell, almost anything goes. Of course, you're exactly right. The call would have been, bell ring, you got to get in the ring. But no bell. This is the fight before the match even starts. Boy, Hangman got Hobbs up on the shoulder. And Hobbs through the table on the concourse. Goodness. Hangman taking a little pressure break, but meanwhile, Swerve and Shibata bailing it out from the merchandise stand. Shibata battering.
Yeah, I can't stand Hangman Page.
Tatsuya Shibata building up momentum and the Swerve blow.
Point Zane, whoop, whoop.
To that chest and a rough landing for Swerve Strickland. His first action. And fans, we're going to try to restore order as we stick with the coming. Don't go anywhere.
All right, they're going to picture in picture. I'm going to step outside for a little smoky toky. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. And back. Whoop, whoop.
We are live in Atlanta, Georgia, AEW Dynamite.
Yep, trying out this. It's a strain I've never tried before. What's it? It's Future Haze. And from what, at least from experience in the types of different strains I've smoked, anything with haze in the name, good chance it's probably going to be some good shit. Like there's this one strain I've been trying to find for so long and haven't been able to find it recently is Ghost Train Haze.
What a tornado tag match means is that you don't have to get all competitors or legal.
Oh, this one is Future Haze. But this other one I've been trying to find again that I once smoked that I loved. It's called Ghost Train Haze.
Into this match, I saw him backstage earlier today wearing the same cowboy boots he wore into the steel cage against Samoa Joe. Those boots covered in Samoa Joe's blood still. So Samoa Joe and the Ops very heavily in the memory of Hangman Adam Page, but Swerve Strickland,
100% agreed.
Bloody cage match.
Natural beauties, like Asuka especially.
Underwent surgery earlier this year, but the timetable for return was. He's back, he's cleared, and he's ready to fight tonight.
He's back, and he seems to have come back with a new sense of purpose. He's got his sights.
Oh, nice G-ball. Whoop whoop.
Championship. But what's interesting, he's teaming with Hangman Adam Page, and Hangman.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely beautiful.
We're watching tonight what is great about AEW. Great matches in the tournament, one-on-one. Oh, no outside interference.
Hey, yo!
Match like this, new champions, first-time champions crown.
And happy belated birthday. Whoop, whoop.
Kingston, the capital. What a night.
It's our main tonight. Front chain suplex delivered by Katsuyori Shibata as the Ops go on a roar. Got Hangman Page. Tremendous power slam by Hobbs. Shibata, the PK to follow.
Mr. No Monikers needed in the house in the HMG Pick'em Challenge Face Stamp Champion. Let's talk about it. Whoop, whoop. Hope your hump day is going well. Always good to see you, Todd. Hope all is well. Yeet, yeet. Birthday boy in the house. Whoop, whoop.
Running around ringside, checking on the condition of Swerve, who was sent by Katsuyori Shibata in that high boot. Right hand to the midsection. A devastating blow from an athlete with the strength of Powerhouse Hobbs, Brian.
Great punch from Will Hobbs. Just dropped the former two-time AEW World Champion Hangman Adam Page. And what's Donna doing? This is not a smart move for
Stay out of there. Donna needs to be careful too because he could get his side disqualified. Comes in the high boot into the jaw of Powerhouse Hobbs.
Well, that was a smart move. We got the diversion for Swerve to come in.
Ooh, nice. I'll check that out.
Crashing into our announce desk and now Hangman returning Hobbs to the ring. Swerve opposite side returning.
Yeah, get me winner and cure for the insomnia are coming, Jones, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Over the top to the floor. Meanwhile, Shibata quickly turning things around on Swerve Strickland. Shibata looking for the drop kick, but Swerve hip toss rolls through, transition into the brainbuster. Perhaps no. Shibata had it scouted with a sweep. Swerve anticipated it, caught the boots of the jaw on Shibata.
I was going to say Shibata is so quick, which he is, but I think Swerve maybe just a little bit quicker on that exchange, especially.
Nah, I have not seen that.
In between the shoulders.
That's crazy.
He has most certainly put on some serious size as Swerve Strickland, but he has not slowed down a step.
He looks as strong as ever. He's looking great here tonight.
That's good to hear.
But Hobbs intervenes, dragging Swerve out to the floor.
Yeah.
Powerhouse Hobbs and Swerve on one side.
Good dinner and desserts, always fun. Whoop, whoop.
Buckshot shot anticipated. On the low blow behind the referee's back.
Anything goes.
shot. And now, looking for the cross arm breaker is Katsuyori Shibata.
Yeah, when you put good-looking women and good wrestling together,
Steps on the outside, swerve.
it's a wonderful thing.
Swerve. In a sense of danger, Shibata.
Wow, Shibata saw it, Brian. Nothing he could do about it.
He was going for that armbar. He was trapped on the ground.
Shibata was locked in.
Yep, and then they got to the main roster and yep.
With the stop, the difference. After being sent into those steel ring steps, returning.
All four men just going toe-to-toe here.
Well, you know what, Brian? That's exactly what we expected. I'm amazed, really, that this match even got back in the ring, aren't you? The way it started.
100%. And Powerhouse Hobbs just taps Shibata.
That crazy Dave.
Rolling elbow from Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland.
We talk so much about the power of Hobbs, but great cardiovascular training as well. He can look at this. Double team.
50 from Swerve. Hangman up to his
Oh, do they? That's nice.
shot between the shoulder blades, and now Swerve
Good for them.
drives down Powerhouse Hobbs.
How about this?
It's clear where is coming when hell already seems to have frozen over. Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland are finally teaming up. This is incredible.
So much meaning in those eyes and those stares from either man. So much.
You got Powerhouse Hobbs trying to egg on. Swerve out. Oh, wait a second. Hobbs. Through the table.
Woo woo.
Hangman lining up Shibata.
Hell, they're not done.
Connects. Swerve Strickland. 1, 2, 3.
They are your winners. It's Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, that was basically the closest thing that AEW would come to with the squash match to basically like establish Swerve and Hangman as a dominant tag team.
Looking on, it will be Josh Alexander, Swerve Strickland one-on-one this Saturday. The early start time for winter is coming. 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 p.m. Pacific, and streaming now on all platforms. Swerve Strickland.
But I would much rather get my pound of flesh. I have got all the best athletes. I've got Takeshita. I've got Okada. I've got Hechicero. Which makes me think maybe you two idiots should find yourselves a partner. And in Manchester, let me get my pound of flesh and let's go 3 on
RBV in the house. Yes, sir. We are having a party this Saturday. Last time is now. We're doing that. It's going to be a fun show.
If you're growing
Hope to see you guys there. Whoop, whoop.
accept.
Indeed. Whoop, whoop. That's gonna be this is gonna be one of those rare nights I go out get the expensive pizza. Oh, I don't think I'm in the state of mind to do it right now. I ended up getting some time off on Saturday, and I'm actually doing DoorDash after my main job. So I'm planning on actually getting off about 2 hours beforehand, picking up dinner and then heading home. So I would say 5:30 Eastern. Or I'm sorry, 6:30 Eastern. How tremendous would that be? Yeah, there's a lot of different ways they could go with that because it is absolutely Black Scorpion 2.0 booking. Dude, Montez Ford would be a good reveal. He would be a good reveal. Actually, elevate the dude. All right, kid, here's the ball. Run with it. And we know he'd score a touchdown. Yeah, Theory would be underwhelming because we've read the spoilers and the fact that they already fucked him up.
Well, I have breaking.
I mean, I can also see them buying time till Jericho's is because he's on an AEW resign. Man, I don't know. Get me brisket, pal.
Well, last week FTR and we had an epiphany. See, a lot of people believe that the world's most dangerous narcotic is on these streets. Well, that's a lie.
Cool, I'm with that. Yeah, I can make that happen. Absolutely.
Because it causes an addiction. Everyone in AEW.
Or at least that I should say that 100% works. We could definitely work with that.
They deserve TV time. It causes an addiction where they believe that they deserve and can win a championship. Well, guess what, Austin Gunn? Guess what, Juice Robinson? Next week on Dynamite, Manchester, England, one of the biggest shows of the year, you will finally get that opportunity that you've been yearning and you've been begging for because you will get a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championships. And when FTR beats you, they're going to cure you of that addiction. So, Bang Bang Gang, when you walk through customs at the end of Dynamite, you won't be able to declare those championships, but you will be able to declare that you're going to be at the back of the line and the back of the tag team division where you.
Yep, it's basically okay. Who's the only other person that can make sense out of that? This would make sense with Flair. All right, put Flair under it.
More excited about Saturday, even more excited about our debut in Manchester 1 week from tonight.
This is a gold league match in the Continental Classics that will involve a 20-minute time limit. We introduce you first from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 177 pounds.
Steve-O Mike Bailey sitting at the bottom of the table in the Gold League 2025 Continental Classic. But most importantly, 4 matches still counting this upcoming one. 12 potential points still in the offing for Steve-O Mike Bailey.
12 points could get you in that, of course, the championship
Of the Gold League.
There's no way it's gonna be Ultimate Warrior. If they could have pulled off Ultimate Warrior, that would have been tremendous, but there was no way that was happening. Eddie Gilbert would have worked. Eddie Gilbert absolutely would have worked.
Fletcher has been a monster so far in the tournament, already leading the gold league in 6 points. However,
Oh, absolutely. Dude, yeah, definitely one of the top prototype OG big men workers. Like who could, move and be agile. I mean, his finisher was. I remember watching some of his Universal stuff. Yeah, the 747 off the turnbuckle. That was his finish.
Last year in the 2025 Continental Classic, he finished at the top of the Blue League with 12
Point, Zane.
And Kyle Fletcher, he has said that he is intent on bettering that result. Perfect. 5 wins, 15 points for Kyle Fletcher. The opportunity is before him here tonight, but the opposition, Speedball Mike Bailey, he's hungry, Brian.
Speedball Mike Bailey is super hungry. I talked to him a little bit earlier today. He told me he feels like this match is a must-win for him, even against a very difficult opponent in Kyle Fletcher. He doesn't.
Yeah, big man who can work agile and he's light as a feather. That's tremendous work. Like that's knowing how to work. Ha ha! Points. All right, man. Enjoy the documentary. Whoop whoop. And see you on Saturday, pal.
Any wrestler in the tournament last year, points, as you mentioned, still available to Speedball Mike Bailey, and that could propel you right to the top.
Kyle Fletcher avoiding the early roundhouse kick from Speedball Mike Bailey.
I think that's what Mike Bailey should be focusing on, avoiding Kyle Fletcher's power and focusing on what he's.
All right, I'm gonna eat some chicken wings while this is going on. Oh, those are delicious, pal. No Diddy.
Fletcher, that leaping stomp. Catching Bailey on the shoulder.
Kyle Fletcher's so powerful, so explosive. Those stomps aren't just like the stomps of the normal man. Oh, look at Mike Bailey. He's no normal man either.
Speedball showing his agility. Rana takes down Fletcher to the outside. Speedball lining him up. And Speedball through the floor.
Yeah, that is a very interesting choice. I wonder what they're gonna what kind of finish they're gonna come up with that to protect both guys.
completely different animal than Speedball Mike Bailey faced in 2018, Brian.
100%. I'm not sure. Oh, is he going for a cover? No, he's not. I'm not sure there's any better wrestler on the planet right now at putting together combinations than Kyle Fletcher. The way he puts moves back to back is really impressive, especially for his age.
Fletcher.
Yeah, you want and remember the funny thing is about Dave in wrestling? It was superstar Billy Graham promos that made him a wrestling fan. I think Dave Meltzer is ashamed of being I think Dave actually secretly enjoys the entertainment, but he's ashamed of it because he wants to be the cool kid and be like, oh, I'm on the edgy outside stuff. I'm the guy on the underground, got all the scoops on, like, and kind of wanting to be like the ringleader.
Get the big guy off the mat, that's what he's done. But now keep him down.
Speedball, shooting star press, nobody home. Fletcher looking for a brain buster.
In my opinion, that would be the right finish. That would actually be the right finish.
Fletcher comes flying in. Too overzealous, pays the price as he spills to the floor. Now Speedball Mike Bailey. Holy cow! Tremendous move there by Speedball Mike Bailey. Thought he was going for the outside.
Thank you, Todd. Whoop, whoop.
Instead, the tornado to the floor.
Great body control on this. Look at that. Once again, an angle you didn't expect him to hit with.
But Mike Bailey's got to get Kyle Fletcher in the ring.
Yeah, I think because these are the same fans that when there's actual good character work, when there's actual good vignettes, like when Toni Storm first started doing her thing with the timeless stuff, all of those marks popped for it. They enjoyed it. Those same marks popped for and enjoyed the Mercedes puppet. Deep down, they enjoy the entertainment, but they can't admit. But when there's good entertainment for them to pop for and enjoy, it comes out.
Top of the barricade as Bailey hammering down.
Fletcher may hit that left knee on top of that barricade. I'm not sure. If so, that could have an impact on this match.
What about having an impact? Speedball Mike Bailey. Ooh, Fletcher grabs the ankle of Bailey. Bailey might have been thinking that knee drop. Oh my God. Fletcher. Oh my God.
Yes, exactly. The list of Jericho. They were going nuts for that.
Fletcher destroys Mike Bailey as this match continues.
And the story with the story, yes, that was an actual story with Jericho and Kevin Owens, because that's when because that's why it mattered when you saw the list of Owens at the Festival of Friendship and they had that big turn. That's why the way that festival ended meant so much. They built to it. They told a story. They took you on a ride to get there.
You know, getting your first points on the board in the Continental Classic, it's no easy task. I mean, this is not like
Ooh, there you go. Right there. Perfect. The template's right there.
For Speedball Mike Bailey after the slam against the barricade.
Kyle Fletcher could win this by KO.
Rick knocks up to 8.
Exactly.
Mike Bailey to take the count out.
That way it makes the payoff mean so much more. And that's what makes the payoff a moment. First example that comes to mind right now. Mega Powers exploding.
That kick out happened is because Kyle Fletcher did not put any pressure on Mike Bailey's left shoulder. You just saw he barely lifted his arm up. Right.
I have not seen that yet, but I could definitely see that with Jay, and I think the WWE is recognizing that, because I'm pretty sure that's why they put him back in a tag team with Jimmy, unless that turns into a swerve or someone turns on the other.
He's trying to end Speedball Mike Bailey. Oh, look at that rage in this. Running parallel to the spine of Speedball Mike Bailey.
Thank you. Thank you. Whoop, whoop.
Fletcher now thinking perhaps
Agreed.
on the
Oh, dude, agreed.
speed.
Definitely a guy who does not. Nikita's definitely a worker who does not get quite enough recognition for how good he was and what he gave and what he contributed to the business.
Now Fletcher poised to lawn dart, speedball into the barricade, but speedball.
And now we're just watching people drop each other on their heads on the outside.
Referee Rick Knox.
No clue. No clue.
On Kyle Fletcher. See if the lights are on for both competitors.
Speedball needed to turn it around.
Yep, and there's circumstances leading into why this match is happening.
Both Fletcher and Bailey on the crawl. Both men back into the ring. What a battle that is unfolding. 3 points are on the line in an physical battle in the 2025 Gold League of the Continental Classic. 10 minutes.
Good question. I mean,
10 more remain. Remember, there's absolutely no outside interference.
Nah,
1 point to the winner. 1 point to both men in the event of a draw. 0
I mean, you could say he gave a rub to Cody. That's really about it.
against the barricade. And
Or the argument could be made he gave a rub to Cody. Maybe a little bit of a rub to Dom, and that's about it. But as far as making somebody a next star money draw, no.
Bailey avoiding the half and half on the ring apron, and now
Absolute waste. Absolute waste of a retirement.
Can't roll him in the ring.
How was he able to do that?
No one.
With his back in the condition that
Big old goose egg.
after taking that body slam on the barricade.
here we see another look. Speedball by just full force, the knee drop on the chest of Kyle Fletcher, but the wince on Bailey's face right there, Brian, I think says a lot.
And he keeps his hand going back to that lower back. I mean, he's having a hard time even standing. Look at the way he's standing with his back arched.
The only one having problems standing as well.
Speedball lunging in with that boot underneath the jaw, looking for that flamingo driver. Something that he keeps in his back pocket. Almost a break in case of emergency for Speedball Mike Bailey.
Right. You would think those minds back there would know better. You would think they would know better. Like what is going on here?
Bailey on the move. He's got Fletcher down. Bailey steals himself on the top.
Yep, pretty much. All right, Todd. Always good hanging with you, man. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Don't work too hard, pal. Whoop, whoop. And if I don't get to see you again later this week, hope you have a great rest of your week. And take care, man. Whoop, whoop. Exactly. Who has been established out of this? Who's been taken to the next level out of this? No one. Absolutely no one. I mean, honestly, like even if we let's say, actually, if we think about Cody, let's think about Cody for a second. Is he really in any different? Is he really in any different a position than he was than when he lost the belt to Cena, than when he got it back from him? Like, is he in really any different position? No.
And Kyle Fletcher, perhaps the fatigue of getting 6 points, of leading the Gold League in the Continental Classic, catching up with him.
I can't name anybody.
Screen semifinals and the championship final. The Continental Classic coming up at World's End Live on pay-per-view. Saturday, December 27th. Now Arena, Chicago, Illinois. AEWTIX.com or on pay-per-view via HBO Max.
Yeah, that was pretty much a given. Like that was kind of an unavoidable with Cody. Exactly, not one. If any, Triple H got plenty of TV time though.
Maybe he can't raise his legs like he wants to, Brian, because of his back.
Yeah, that's a great point, Tony. Bailey holding himself open.
Or I should say technically camera time.
Trying to fight the contact. No. Oh my God. Delivered by Fletcher. And now Fletcher on the move. Oh my God. 1, 2, no.
This match is still going on?
Bailey.
Well, yeah, of course it is. It's AEW.
The miss with the moonsault. The sweep avoided by Fletcher. Fletcher powered on. No. Bailey to his feet. Duck underneath. Bailey crucifix. Changes tag. Fletcher rolling through. Fletcher hoists up Bailey. Look at
5 minutes remaining in this match.
the raw power by Fletcher. 15 minutes have elapsed.
Almost on the mat.
PK by Bailey. The knee drop connects once again.
How is Mike Bailey able to do this? Amazing. What an incredible performance. Great head kick.
The cover. 2. Fletcher somehow kicks out. Resilience on display.
They're just staggered.
Bailey creates distance. Could be looking for that.
Right. Exactly. That'd have to be like a more of a bit of a longer term program.
Bailey covers 1, 2, 3. Fletcher remains atop the table with 6.
You can see from that angle, if Fletcher was going to get out of it, he was.
To better his results from last year. He knocked the block off.
But he's getting back up.
And Bailey good cross kick. Back heel kick. Fletcher staggers to the corner. Oh, God. And now Bailey looking for the.
Oh, if he ain't got him by now, he ain't going to ever going to get shoes.
You have to be kidding me. What a freaking night we are having.
Somehow, Kyle Fletcher, Brian, that will, that drive to better his 12 points from last year on display.
Yeah, this crowd on their feet as Kyle Fletcher seems even more determined this year to move over everyone in his path. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, they've said it multiple times.
He's too strong, Brian. Fletcher's just too strong.
The only thing that I think, wait a second, Bailey.
I mean, he pretty much said the line. He said the Tommy Boy line. I booked for the sickos because that's what I am, and that's who I care about.
Against the apron, Fletcher moving with alacrity here.
Pretty much.
Becoming an issue, Fletcher. Brainbuster. 1, 2, no!
And we're getting completely dropped on our heads and kicking out. Like moves that should be stretcher jobs.
But this sold-out crowd in Atlanta thought that was it, but Speedball Mike Bailey had other designs.
Is he really? I've never heard that before. That's the first I've heard about that.
Wait a second, the reversal. Bailey, the reversal. 1, 2. Fletcher breaks free. Laying it down, block kick, block, both men right hands. Lariat from Fletcher rocks Bailey. And, oh no.
Yeah, like he's getting ready for his to go into fast mode.
Wait a second here. 1, 2.
Yeah, exactly, man. I gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. Gotcha. 10-4. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, straight 50-50 booking right here. No way Mike Bailey should have been going over Kyle Fletcher clean. No way. Absolutely no way Mike Bailey should be beating Kyle Fletcher clean.
Remain tied at the top of the table with 6 points each. Wow, what a match. And fans, you are watching All Elite Wrestling on TBS. Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Offering 24/7 protection when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle. You can learn more right now at Progressive.com.
Hangman Adam Page tonight at Winter is Coming. It seems like hell is truly.
Yeah, that was beyond fucked. Beyond fucked. Like,
What is next for me?
I mean, it's at this point you got to kind of accept it's AEW. It's what they're gonna do.
All Elite Wrestling World Championship. Joe, Eddie, I will be watching tonight. But regardless of who leaves champion tonight, at World's End, I am coming for you, and I am coming for my World Championship.
Oh, we're getting an overrun, aren't we? We are getting a pretty good overrun tonight, boys. Whoop, whoop. All right, while we're at a commercial break, I'm going to eat some chicken wings because I'm hungry. Whoop, whoop. They might be. They might be. Because I don't know if they're going to do a collision, but it turns out they actually moved it to earlier in the day. Because normally when they're competing against like a big WWE show on a Saturday, they'll put collision on a Wednesday or a Thursday, or they make a Wednesday a 3-hour show, or put collision on Thursday. I don't. Usually depends. They're very inconsistent with that.
So I guess it's official then, huh? Next week in Manchester, Don Callis' family versus the Young Bucks in trios action for all the money. The only problem is
yeah, a handshake says a lot.
You say it, big man.
A handshake does say a lot.
What do you say we do this one more time? One more time.
There's a lot of money on the line.
You're right. It's a lot of money, but I don't want money. This is about Don Callis and his family. Hell, I'll do it for free. It's next week. It's as simple as that. The Elite against the Don Callis family. All your precious money on the line, Don. So, tune in, be there, or be squared. Must bid you adieu and all that stuff. See you in Manchester. Goodbye. Mwah. And good night. Bang.
Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks 1 week from tonight. Dynamite and Manchester facing the Don Callis family.
Atlanta, Georgia. Your main event tonight's #1 goal is for the AEW World Championship.
Dude, I really believe deep down Dave does enjoy the entertainment. I really believe he does. The thing is, he's put out this narrative and this Dave Meltzer character that he's tried to sell people as who he really is that he now is unable to separate the two. And when it came time to choose which one to go with, he went with the character Dave, who hates entertainment and wants the wrestling matches and have it to be sports-based instead of the actual entertainment-based stuff that he likes and what drew him to the business in the first place. Again, that's my opinion based on everything that I've heard and seen from him. It's all speculation. We don't know. That's just me kind of going to bit of psychologist mode there. Dude, if Dave Meltzer ever got over himself and decided to become a heel manager as a parody of himself, I'd be with that. Granted, I'm sure he's going to get bumped a lot. Yeah, he worked himself into a shoot.
Destruction. And even though you wrestled him a number of years later, I believe all those same attributes would apply to Joe.
Joe's been that way his entire career, probably his entire life.
Yeah, in all fairness to him, he does work hard. Like, he puts the time into what he does and does a lot.
Six to go against Samoa Joe. Do not back down at all. Eddie Kingston will not, Brian.
Eddie Kingston promises us the fight that he's going to get the fight of his life here.
Eddie Kingston marching forward, trying to occupy the center of the ring, but now ceding a bit of ground to Samoa Joe. Some probing with the hands and feet by both men. Now the collar and elbow tie. Joe grinding that bone of his wrist into the eye of Eddie Kingston. Kingston doing likewise. These two men, well-traveled veterans, nearly 5 decades of combined experience.
Yep, and what we're seeing right now is the time and effort he put into getting his own ideology over in his newsletter is that kids who grew the hardcore wrestling fans who grew up reading his newsletter became wrestlers, got into the business, and now this is why we have what we have today.
Assaulting Hook from ringside.
Let's not forget
Ooh.
instrumental Hook was in Joe becoming world champion.
And let's not forget that
Dude, a Skandar Akbar. Okay, I'm with some Skandar Akbar, pal. Whoop whoop. Dude, I'm so thankful during my very early days of training, they gave me tape of old UWF, and I saw some Skandar Akbar.
Exactly what we want to see for the AEW World Title.
side headlock taken by Eddie Kingston with Joe. Oh, Kingston doing a good job squeezing down the
Exactly. Pool strength because popularity fell off. Which means that's less, potential customers that come check out your newsletter.
Against an athlete like Samoa Joe. And look at Joe just stalking him right now. Yeah, we're coming in with those jabs. Those vicious jabs.
Well, I mean, the dude has never taken a bump, never done a thing in the actual business, yet has managed to work God knows how many people into paying him money because he's convinced them he's an expert.
Just pulling himself up, but he's trying to get to his feet. I've never seen anyone like of all my years in wrestling, just such determination.
Eddie Kingston, who won the inaugural AEW Continental Classic in a tremendous effort. Many people counted him out, Brian. I think yourself included. But Kingston proved that he can rise to the occasion.
Well, people like me have been really hard on Eddie Kingston. Oh, look at him now!
Well, this main event match, we'll get back to that thought in a moment. This main event match, don't go anywhere.
Our last break.
Yeah, I can see that being the case in a few places. For some of those cases, I can definitely see that. However, I can also believe too that some of them are just really, really gullible, like really gullible. I admit I'm gullible and I've been worked before and taken advantage of, but like at that level, yeah, those people are out there.
I mean, you might have. I mean, sometimes needs. I mean, I've never seen him more fired up than when I called him the king of the bums. And he just embraced it, and he fought back like his life depended on it. That's what he's going to need to do tonight against Samoa Joe.
Crank on Samoa Joe.
Yeah, I'll never. Yeah, because the one what was the incident that Mark Madden said the one time when Dave Meltzer. Here's what Mark Madden. I forgot the exact quote was, but Mark Madden said that Dave Meltzer knew the exact reason why that Bobby Heenan was taken off the Nitro announce team was because it was a Bill Bush Kevin Sullivan decision because he's coming to work drunk, and then Dave Meltzer instead put the blame on Russo to protect Bobby Heenan because Meltzer was a mark for Heenan, and then that was what broke him, where he never believed anything Meltzer said after that ever again.
Swinging for the fences here.
Oh, that one might have got Eddie Kingston in the throat.
Trouble with these exchanges, Brian. You leave yourself open, and a shot across the windpipe, that could be extremely debilitating.
I'm going to be generous and go 50-50.
Shot across the windpipe. I mean, that'll make it hard to believe, but look at that. How many times have you seen Samoa Joe drop the single chop? I can't remember a single time.
Eddie Kingston dropping AEW World Champion to the mat. Kingston invoking the name of Terry Funk.
Exactly. Meltzer wants to call everybody else, like all the old guys who are critical of AEW carnies. Dude, he's carnier than they are. He's way carnier than they are.
Funk was magnificent, and Eddie Kingston is relentless.
AEW Dynamite winter is coming live on We're joined by Tony Schiavone, Brian Danielson, and we are in the middle of a slugfest for the AEW World Championship. The challenger, Eddie Kingston, powering the champion, Samoa Joe, but do not count Joe out yet.
No body blows. There you go. Change levels on that one.
That was great. He went to the body, went to the head, dropped Samoa Joe with that uppercut.
Keep him down now. Eddie's got to keep the big man, the champion, down. But can he do it? Look at Joe rising up.
Joe trying to rise up, and this is the first night of a huge week of winners coming. Remember this? Pacific, early start time, coast to coast for Collision. Winner is coming, and this match just made official. Claudio Castagnoli, Konosuke Takeshita.
Oh, so 4:30. Oh wow, yeah, 4:30 Eastern. Winner is for Collision this Saturday.
What a slugfest we're seeing here tonight for the AEW World Championship.
Both men exchanging bombs, and thus far, Tony, Eddie Kingston getting the better of Samoa Joe.
Rising up to the chance of Eddie. Eddie from the sellout crowd here tonight.
I talked earlier before the break about how many people like myself included, have been hard on Kingston over the years. But what we saw was incredible, unrealized talent, but we failed to look at what's right in front of us, and that's his incredible heart. He talked earlier tonight about how he doesn't know how many other times he's going to get a shot at the World Championship. This might be the last one. He's giving it everything he's got. But he's in there against a tank in Samoa Joe. Look at this. Look at Joe's control.
Yo, what's up, Gross? Doing well. What to do with you? Whoop whoop.
Enziguri, and now Samoa Joe running through that punch strike, through the ropes, delivered with authority by Samoa Joe.
Well, look at Joe just hanging on the top rope.
I'm not sure. Brian very easily could have broken the nose of Eddie Kingston, lunging through the ropes.
Selling? What's that? This is AEW, pal.
This will be the first time Eddie Kingston broke his nose. He's been in plenty of fights.
Both in the ring and out, sometimes in classrooms. In streets, Eddie Kingston doesn't care where he has to fight, but he will fight with pride. He will fight with honor. He will fight with all of his heart, like he is doing here tonight.
Dude, Dave's gotten to the point where he's now getting rattled by Jeff without even being tagged. Jeff Flynn, I should say, sorry.
Eddie Kingston still throwing hands.
Joe, though, answering the chops with an elbow strike. Now Kingston digs deep, two chops. Hilarious. Joe stays on his feet. A second lariat, but Joe remains upright. Kingston,
Be careful here.
a third. Power slam on the leg is hooked. Here covers behind, and Kingston kicks out.
You know, I can see that coming because Joe was dangling almost as if he was playing possum that time, waiting to hit the rope. See that?
Joe, the hips of Samoa Joe, the control, that in put up by that power slam in such quick succession. He moves with the poise, the agility of a man half his size.
It's unbelievable how well Samoa Joe moves at his size. And to be able to snap a power slam.
And his age, too.
A man over. And now just these insulting knees to the jaw.
It's awoken something in Eddie Kingston. Three lariats, but Joe now battering the face of Kingston with the knees. Joe, though, those kicks, the toe of his boot into the face of Eddie Kingston, already damaged face of Eddie Kingston. Joe on the move, but now Kingston. Exploder from Kingston. Coming now. 1, 2. Oh, no.
Yeah, super sloppy.
Look at this. Right down on his head.
Oof.
This crowd willing on Eddie Kingston, the challenger.
That's why you tuck your chin.
The king earned his crown by Samoa Joe. Kingston and now Joe. The STF is cinched in. Kingston frees himself from the STF. Both men up to their feet. Oh, Kingston! That's how he beats Shibata, but Joe very deftly rolls out of the ring. Either by happenstance or by strategy, either way, it prevented Kingston from making the cover.
It was a smart move, and now Eddie knows it. Eddie's going to try to get Joe back in the ring.
That's a challenging task in its own right. With how big Joe is, Eddie managed to do it.
Kingston has the high ground, the advantage on our AEW World Champion, and now could be looking to land the Hurricane, the spinning backfist. Joe is ready for it.
Yeah, he blocked it, had the hands up.
The headbutt, the lariat, chopped down. Eddie, the cutter. Joe on roller skates here. Kingston, here comes. The Hurricane, no. Joe, Kikina clutch. Kikina clutch. Joe is ready for it. And Eddie.
Because it's AEW, pal.
Eddie fighting with all his might.
But Eddie, he's fading. Kingston taps out.
And it's a tap out by Kingston. Or tap out by Joe, I should say. No, I really that was such an anticlimactic finish. It was like, okay, lock you in. All right, about a little bit and then tap out. Like,
Eddie wanted the real Samoa Joe.
so lame. So lame, and thank God it's over. I forgot what the bell count was. I know it was not high. I know none of us got it. That much, I know none of us got it. That much I know. Like, it was still single digits.
And it is official for the holiday match. 1 week.
I think it might have been 8 or 9, like 9 at most.
Wednesday night from Manchester, England. As Samoa Joe leaves, winner is coming as the AEW.
Oh, we got Holiday Bash coming up next week. Whoop, whoop.
Wednesday night, Dynamite Diamond Ring, Battle Royal, all of that.
Oh, the Dynamite Diamond Ring Battle Royal, pal. All right, and that is it for the AEW Dynamite Watch Along. Winner is coming. Watch Along and bell count. Whoop, whoop. He does. I don't get why he. But it is what it is. All right, so that is it for the show tonight. Thank you guys so much for stopping and hanging out and chilling. Whoop, whoop. Let's see our schedule coming up for the rest of this week. I think tomorrow we got the Friday Locker Room, and then we got the TNA Watch Along and Bell Count, followed up with the JCW Lunacy Replay Watch Along. And then Friday we got the SmackDown Watch Along and Bell Count. And then the Smack Attacks either that night or Saturday morning. And then Saturday night, we got Saturday night's main event, John Cena's last match, Watch Along and I'll do a bell count. Watch Along and bell count. And then Sunday, we got The Wreckage, followed up with HMG After Dark. Not quite sure we're going to Sunnyvale. We're going to Sunnyvale for HMG After Dark, doing the Sunnyvale Trailer Park Boys Christmas specials. Yes, sir, in about 10 to 15 minutes. Whoop, whoop. And then Monday, we had the Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch Along, the Impact Attack. And then Tuesday, I Like It Raw and the A Show. and the late start NXT watch along, and then the Wednesday locker room. But as far as tonight goes, we're going to be going about a lot, like I said, like we just said, with we're going to be on Twitch, twitch.tv/LG Brandon Whoop Whoop in about 10 to 15 minutes. Hope to see you there, or maybe if not there, hope to see you on some of the other shows this week. If I don't get to see you again, have a great rest of your night, have a great rest of your week, and much love. Whoop whoop. Yeah, pal. Yeah, good night all, and anytime, Dan. Always a pleasure getting to hang with y'all. Whoop whoop. Yeet yeet.